I was talking to some people yesterday, and a couple guys came out of prison, and I was talking to the guy prior to them coming into the shop, and I didn't say anything to them. I spoke to them, cause I barely know them. They do come into the shop, but once you start hearing them talk and the comments and how they answer questions, how they not critical thinkers, how they still got the same mentality they had before they went into incarceration. I told everybody when them guys left, I said they going back to prison. They said, man, why you say that? I said, man, cause look, they jumped right back into the gangs. They hanging with the same homies that was there when they got incarcerated. They didn't educate themselves while they was in prison. They just went there and did the time did them. They didn't take advantage of the time. So a lot of people come home from prison, uh, they might have more street sense, they might have more prison awareness, but they don't have book sense, they don't have common sense, and they don't have critical thinking skills and interpersonal skill where they can't just talk to people. They only can talk to people in their immediate circle, or they get around certain people, they get nervous, or they have anxiety attacks, and that gonna happen to a lot of people if you don't take advantage of your incarceration. And a lot of people won't. Trust me. You can tell the ones that come out of prison who never go back. I done seen people going through 3 or 4 years, come back 3 or 4 years, come back 5 years, come back 20-year bit, 4 or 5 numbers. Then I seen people going there as a first time offender, do 30 days and never got in trouble again in their life. So it don't amount how much time you do in the system or the minimum. It if a person change their mindset, they don't want to get back caught up in street nonsense or criminality. Because at the end of the day, most criminals going to get caught. Only way you ain't gonna get caught being a criminal if you do a couple crimes once or twice and don't get caught. But you make it a pattern, you make it a habit, you make it as a livelihood, as a job to constantly do a crime, you're going to get caught. You got to pay the piper. Getting away, getting the money, getting the fame, getting the glory. Then you got to go through the depressing stages. You got to go through the sadness. You got to go through the hardship, the abandonment, the emotional traumas of being incarcerated. You got to pay the piper. It's karma. So when you come home, man, make sure that, what's up, Kurt? Make sure you don't get around the same people. When I came home, 85% of the friends that I was cool with, I'm still cool with you. I don't hang with you. I don't have you on my cell phone. And there's nothing towards them. There's no need for me to communicate with you when you ain't trying to grow every day. I don't want to talk about street shit. I don't want to talk about who got unalive. I don't want to talk about who hustling. I don't want to talk about who's stealing, who robbing. I don't want to, that's a waste of a conversation. Let's talk about how we're going to build generational wealth. How we going to reprogram the next generation of young men and women before they won't be selling pussy and going to prison. How we gonna teach the other young men that it ain't okay to kill somebody who looks just like them? How we gonna reprogram our children to let them know education is important? Education is not for lames. Cause every outfit I got on right now, I got on some I just came from the gym. I got some Under Armour sweatpants on. I got some Reebok tennis shoes on. I got a Express hoodie on, and I got some Gucci shades. Everything I got on, you really can consider them lames if you use the term that they use in the black community. Because they would have been the nerds in class, they had ideals, they had goals, aspirations to be something. So those the lames. Well, to me, a lame is the one who cannot be himself. The reason I say you can't be yourself, because there's too many guys I see that come into the shop to man, it's hard to get out the game, man. They're my homie, man, they're my family. When your ass go to court, man, they're gonna be 1 out of 80 that might go in that courtroom. They're gonna stop answering your phone because they're gonna think you're gonna snitch on them. They're gonna stop corresponding with you. They're gonna change them burner phones. So they ain't gonna have your back, and ain't none of them motherfuckers gonna put no money in your back. Maybe 1 to 10% of all the federal and state prisoners in the country, the homeboys look out for them. The same one was in the trap. Casanova said it. He said, ain't nobody fucking with him while he locked up. It ain't gonna happen. Troy Lane said the same thing. He said somebody had put money on his books, make sure he cool. People forget you, man. because you don't mean shit to them. They can't use you for their purpose. So your purpose should stay away from them, get a job, re-educate yourself, relearn a lot of stuff, come from under that institutional mentality for being an inmate or a convict, uh, pray to a higher power that full change, and stay focused. And you ain't got to worry about being incarcerated again. Peace out, Os. Also, follow me on TikTok at the Accidental Investor 419. And you can also follow me on Facebook. And you can also follow me on Instagram. Success Out the Prison also. Peace out, Os.